All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Gen 1 Armored Core. We're playing a new build I'm going to be trying out. Forgot how much of a banger Armored Core 2 shape memory is. Sorry. We're playing Project Phantasma today. I've been known to overindulge in Armored Core 1 a bit when going back to Gen 1. So I thought a little Project Phantasma would be nice, just because not only is it not Armored Core 1, not only am I separating myself a bit from my Armored Core 1, but also, like, I feel like everyone is kind of guilty of going back to Gen 1 and either going to AC1 or Master of Arena. Like, not many people really go back to Project Phantasma all that much, in particular. It's stuck in the awkward middle ground. Because obviously not many gens got 3 games either. So normally it's at least like, okay, you have the base game, you have the big expanded one that's like really good. Project Phantasma is in a weird middle spot. A solid game? I would say so. Banger intro song. Best AC1 game? Like Gen 1? It's Master of Arena. It is just Master of Arena. But I like Project Phantasma a lot. I would say I like it more than AC1. Not many people tend to agree, but I like it more. It has an arena. I did go... Oh, wait. I did go and make a save file. But wait a minute. I have to say new game, at least at the very start, just to get the little... I don't even need to enter a name or anything. There. Your objective is to raid the underground city compound Amber Crown. It is imperative that you successfully accomplish this goal. This is a very straightforward request, but one that is shrouded in mystery. Prepare yourself, as another skirmish is about to begin. Favorite .5 entry? It's Last Raven. It's Last Raven. I generally... like... yeah, okay. Aside from Gen 2 and 3, typically the expansion is the way to go. Yeah, at least for me. I always end up liking that one more. Oh, I have to load the save file, that's right. My bad. Hold on. A little all over the place. Answer is Gen 4. Huh. 9-ball is there. I imported 9-ball as the base for this save file. I needed a Human Plus file that had Moonlight on it. So here we are. Best Gen 2 game? Just AC2 on that one. He's already put together. I could not figure out a good way to get the blue worked in, like, at all. None of the cores are really right for it. So he's a little cursed, but it'll do. I guess I could just do this. I could go through one by one, but there. For anyone who's like, what even is this? Parts-wise, there's your list. I'm still angry the official legal re-release of these games on PlayStation doesn't allow save transfer. It's so weird, right? Because Project Phantasma in particular kind of needs it to feel complete. Master of Arena, you can get all of like the hidden parts from AC1. Project Phantasma, you can't. Like, this build is running Moonlight, right? For the laser blade. And normally, if you don't save transfer from an Armored Core 1 save file, the Moonlight just is not in Project Phantasma, at least not that you can use. There are arena opponents who will use like AC1 hidden parts in their builds, but you can't access them in Project Phantasma without pulling over a save file. So it's a little crazy. And then yeah, lack of human plus obviously affects both games, but at least Master of Arena like has all of the AC1 hidden parts in the shop. I think from the beginning of the game. I don't remember if they only get added at a certain point, but I think it's from the beginning. I think. Anyway, super linear short campaign. I bet we could blast the whole thing if I didn't do any arena in one stream. We'll see. From unknown. Before actual employment, we would like to gauge your true power. Destroy all opposing forces. Target any troops you see defending the materials dump. Destroy all opposition. You will have 3 minutes. If possible, destroy the materials dump as well. Do not worry, we will provide an additional reward depending on your skills. Destroy all defending units within 3 minutes. I can do. Once. There. Totally not pulling up my OBS for any reason. I've started playing Mass Effect again. Good trilogy of games. Especially if you actually read the codex. Just trust me, bro. Makes it so much better. Just trust me. I know it seems like boring nerd shit, but that's one of those games you just...
System engaged.
You gotta read it. The lore is immaculate.
Mayday. We are under attack by an unknown machine. Requesting immediate assistance.
I did just say it, albeit a bit indirectly. I gotta get warmed up. But this is a plus build, for the record. It only seemed right. From what I have seen of Mobile Suit Gundam, which is not a lot, that you would need human plus to be on par with that guy. You know, the Mobile Suit Gundam. Of course, that is who I mean when I say that guy.
Please assist immediately.
Is the really the GO5? This is kind of the best you can do in Project Phantasma without mods. The narrator especially. The narrator, when he does read, is great. The narrator is really good in the Mass Effect Codex. I forget that it has a narrator. You've reminded me of that. Granted, he only does, like, the major ones. Like, all of the longest entries, you just have to read on your own. But the ones that are narrated are damn good. Your work so far has been satisfactory. The missions from this point forward will be somewhat more difficult. It's the whole email. Do I dare dip my toes in to the arena? I feel like I do. You can't play Project Phantasma without it, right? Danger. AC Wasp. Always at the bottom. He pilots the standard AC with no upgrades to speak of. You got a nice paint job, though. At least. Someone made a 50-minute movie of the Tekken 3 story, and it is so funny. Every character's story is in it. So is it literally just like the... What's it? What am I? The CG movies from when you finish the arcade mode. These shots are not landing. I might not be able to fly around like this, but this is the map of the mines. Where's the blues? I was saying when I was pulling it up at first, the blue, like, genuinely, I could not find a way to get it to fit in on any of the cores. Because, like, all of them, the way that they're sectioned out, you either have to just forgo the blue or, like, totally fuck the other colors of the core. Something has to give with the Gen 1 cores. I forget you have good replays. Man, this is a train wreck to watch. Been learning some Kuni on Tekken 8. I really like her visual design. I'm a bit mixed on her Tekken 8 design. Like, I don't dislike it, but it doesn't really look like Kuni to me, if that makes sense. Is this with dual analog? No. I've actually, still to this day, never played with dual analog. I'm just so used to the original controls. I've never taken that dip. It has those and the openings. Also has things like Eddie getting framed for the death of his father, Brian being a cop before his death. Who's making a Tekken 3 movie? Well, analog is for scrubs. I don't think it's for scrubs, but like, I've just, as much as I think the original control scheme is a poor control scheme, I'm gonna do more arena. It's easier to yap over. I'm just so used to it. Is it what? The Evader, good at high-speed battles. His AC is equipped with a large missile battery. We'll see about this. Dual analog with AC sounds wrong. I've heard it's great. Like, everyone I know who's played it has loved it. But, and to be fair, I imagine it just feels a lot like the Gen 3.5 games, right? But there's a charm to the OG controls, and I'm just so used to them at this point. And he is fast. He's outrunning sniper shots. Look at him. AC on keyboard? Okay, you've lost me. You've completely lost me now. He's just fast as fuck. So zippy. It's easy to forget that, aside from, like, not being able to use Karasawa, quads in Gen 1 were actually insane. He's just circling this building now. So fast. Love the colors. Me too. I wish I could have fit the blue in somehow. Because, like, genuinely, think like this. If I wanted to fit the blue in, here, I can go to the garage to show it, because it'll show better in the garage where you could see it just, like, spinning around. Is that an arena AC? No, it's the original Mobile Suit Gundam. What's his name? Something Ray. From like OG Gundam. It's his Gundam. There's also Master of Arena is the one that has like the Gundam looking headpiece. So when I get it over to there, Amuro, thank you. Yes. Here's what I mean with the blue. Like the blue on the RX-78 is like kind of top half of the torso, and then the bottom half is that like silvery color. But here it would be like the whole fucking torso would have to be blue because of the way that it's sectioned out. And I tried both the blue and the gray, and I was like sitting here going back and forth. And ultimately just having the entire thing be blue looked less like it than having the entire thing be gray, weirdly. OG series were pretty good for the time. I haven't gotten too much into Gundam yet. This seemed like a good place to start, making AC Gundam ACs rather. Gundam ACs. But yeah, this thing in Master of Arena will be way better because of the headpiece. That alone will give it so much more. Piloting his light, well-armored AC, he's expected to move through the ranks quickly. AC Dragonfly. I have a model of the RX-78. Also have... I don't know if I've even seen that one yet. Every time I watch Gundam, I just feel like playing Armored Core. I kind of get that too. Unfortunately. Oh my god. Okay, he's got those. That's a fucking jump scare and a half. This sniper rifle feels like it has the slowest projectiles known to man. Which for something that's, you know, made for like range and precision makes it feel very imprecise. I haven't messed around with Gen 1 snipers much. I hope that this one just is the bad one. Chain gun will do. Chain gun will do. Invest in some Armored Core and Ace Combat models to have in the background of your room. That shit gets so expensive though. Like I don't wanna take that dive because then it just I will end up spending so much more money than I need to. Got me in the mood to watch OG Mobile Suit. Mobile Suit's pretty good. That's what I was watching. I need to go back and watch the rest of it. You know me. I was like, where to start? Everyone has like an opinion on where to start. I was reading all these different opinions, and I ultimately was just like, all right, start with the OG. It was good enough to to spawn rather all the later stuff, so start there. Logged on to try the new Zombies map. Unfortunately discovered Rogue Run before I tried the new map. I have not tried Rogue Run. It seems pretty fun. But you got to play the new map, Mikkel. I think it actually might be the new best in the game. It might be the new best modern Zombies map. Because like when Totenreich came out, I was saying that was the best modern Zombies map. And that wasn't even too long after like Ashes of the Damned when that came out was the best modern Zombies map. I think Kawakujo has it now though. Genuinely, like I feel like that map has taken the title again. This is like the third time in BO7's run that they have made me say that this is probably the new best like modern map. Like the best of anything since BO4. It's so weird to me that the way that things ended up going down, BO4 got lumped in with like classic zombies instead of getting lumped in with modern, because it felt so different at the time. Like when BO4 came out, people who didn't like it were always saying like, well, I just want classic zombies. I don't want this new like stupid shit where they changed everything. But nowadays we lump it in with the classic stuff because it's so much more similar than anything we got since. Anyway. Unknown. Raid the underground city Amber Crown. It should be easy to pass the entrance, although take note that there is a security system. In order to bypass entrance security, simply destroy the 4 energy generators located outside. The entrance gate to access the city is secured by computer. Destroy the underground condensers, then go inside. Once we confirm a successful raid, we will provide further instructions. Good luck. Show me the terrorist that lumps in BO4 with the classics. It's just kind of everyone has started categorizing it with the classics. Because when you're trying to like draw that line between classic and modern, it really does feel like BO4 has to be closer to the classic stuff, and like Cold War has to be the definitive start of like modern stuff, right? Especially because everything since Cold War has been so similar to Cold War. Like everyone has kind of just agreed that that's where the line is. That's where that separation exists, you know? You guys hear about the BO1 and BO2 release coming to PS5 only? Yeah, it's really... I get that everyone just wants something to be excited about, but genuinely, you do any sort of looking into it, it's nothing to be excited about. Unless if you are a zombies guy, it will be something to be excited about. Because at least then it will be playable on PS5. Like all of those zombies maps. But like, it literally is just a port. They're not doing anything. They're not running on new servers. They're running on like the same old servers that have been hacked for years. There's no like crossplay to the other versions happening. They're not even going to come with the DLC included. You're gonna have to buy the DLC again. Like legitimately, it is just BO1 and BO2 released on the PS5. There's like no real exciting stuff to it. Like I said, I get that people just want something to be excited about with it, but like, it's the least exciting news ever. And the only reason it's a PS5 only thing is like PC, obviously, you can just go on Steam and buy the games as is. Xbox is the same way because of backwards compatibility. Like the games are already playable everywhere but PlayStations. That's the reason this is just a PlayStation thing. I don't know, the sniper's pretty good when you're not against like other ACs that are moving at the speed of light. The ammo's pretty good too, actually. That means I can play Town on the PS5. Do not ask False what she thinks of Town. Black Ops 2 Zombies Town. I saw the guys casting the BO7 Easter egg race are still going. Yes. The Kawakujo Easter egg, we're entering like the 2-day mark. It's not solved yet. They're still hunting for it. It's actually crazy because guess what that means, chat? Get this. Not only is it officially in the top 10 longest Easter egg hunts in the franchise now, but it also officially has passed the amount of time that it took for Origins to get solved. The Origins Easter egg hunt took less time than the Kawakujo Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt has been insane. And they're getting desperate. I've seen clips of like, I saw a clip of Noah J holding out the cat wonder weapon and like going to some of the cats that can appear around the map. And like, he legit just starts meowing at them like through the in-game voice chat on his push to talk. They're getting desperate. They're really getting desperate out there. Oh, I got him. Holy shit, this chain gun is good. haven't used it in so long, I kind of forget that it is insane.
Get rid of them immediately.
Laser cannon too. This thing is kitted for weapons. Genuinely. Multiple day-long egg. Yep. In what world would meowing at cats be the solution? He is not handling the divorce well. He's not. He is not handling the divorce well. To be fair, he probably had to pay so much in the divorce settlement. You shoot, yeah, you do just shoot these open. It's been a while. Spending so much on ammo using that chain gun. I should have thought of that sooner.
Target achieved.
But hey, it works good. It works real good. Oh my god, I spent 12k on ammo. It's a good thing this is an imported save build. Holy moly. Is that he immediately picked up DJing after the cheating scandal dropped? Hey man. Hey man. DJing helps with divorce settlements. We have confirmed your raid. Please await for another mission in the near future. That's expensive. The chain gun in particular is super expensive to use. I've used it a lot before, and I only just remembered, like, as I was sitting there holding down the button, blasting, I'm like, oh, this thing is expensive, actually. What will you play first, campaign mode or MP mode in Ace Combat 8? Campaign. I'll probably play the campaign like 2 or 3 times over before I even touch multiplayer, to be real with you. Would you like a new AC game more like the early gens? Slower game, more punishing economy, missions you can fail, etc., etc. I would like an AC game that can blend the gameplay of the newer games, like Gen 5, Gen 6. I won't say, I think Gen 4 would be too much, and I love Gen 4 for what it is, but I think like the speed of it is something that should stay distinctly Gen 4. I don't feel like we need to do that again. Like, I like that that is just kind of something they messed around with for a bit and then moved on from it. I love it. I wouldn't want them to do it again. I like it being a unique thing. Sorry. I would like something that plays somewhat like a Gen 5 or a Gen 6, like that modern, smoother feel with a lot more options in terms of like straight up gameplay, like actual just mechanics. But then with system design and like more economy stuff similar to the older games. Like, I want builds, I want bad builds to feel bad again. Because like a bad build in Armored Core 6 will get you through the whole game just fine. To be totally honest. Like, bad builds hardly even exist in 6. And amazing builds exist. Like, if you make a good build, it's insane. But bad builds still feel pretty good. A bad build in Armored Core 6 feels like a mid-tier build in the older games, right? And it kind of scales from there. Like, a mid-tier build in Armored Core 6 feels about as good as something like this does. And this is good. This is a good Gen 1 build, for the record. So I don't know. I want like the systems design and the economy and the meta stuff from, or sorry, the macro stuff from older gens to come back, but with that smoother, nicer gameplay of the newer games. I think there's a middle ground there that could be pretty much perfect. It's like, I love Gen 6's gameplay. I wish builds mattered a bit more. And I really, like, all of my issues with Armored Core 6 are like the more macro things, like just general design philosophy, systems design, etc., etc. All of that is like where my issues with 6 come from. In terms of just the gameplay and the experience of playing a mission or a PvP fight or whatever, Armored Core 6 feels awesome to play. It's so fun. But it doesn't have that depth that the older games did. If that makes sense. And the campaign in 6 is amazing. Like, just it's by far the best campaign in the series, for me. And I'm the last Raven guy, so that means a lot coming from me. Sorry, I dropped something. Oh, I dropped it again. Yeah, I wouldn't want the rock, paper, scissor thing from Gen 5 to come back. That shit sucked. That shit was so ass. Like, oh yeah, each mission, you bring the right type of weapon and you win. And if you bring the wrong type of weapon, you're gonna deal no damage whatsoever. I think Armored Core going forward, if they could, and I've said before, like, I get that 6 was designed the way it was to bring Armored Core back into, like, the modern audience and kind of be like, here is what is so cool about Armored Core, and make a game that people could actually get into without too much friction. Like, there's some friction. Obviously, they made the boss fights hard. And once you understand the mechanics and, like, the systems and stuff of AC6, the boss fights don't even feel that hard anymore. But, what's that? For, like, a new player, especially if they haven't played the older games, those boss fights are fucking hard. The first mission in the game was a meme for a while, exactly. Like, there was some friction just in different ways. Whereas older Armored Core, like, bro, starting with Armored Core 1 for the first time, never having played any before, I pick up Armored Core 1, I'm, like, already battling the controls, just struggling to even be able to, like, kill the test things in the little intro Raven test. And then I get through that, and I get into the first actual mission, and I'm still kind of struggling, but, like, honestly, that first mission is easier than the test is. I get through it, I make, like, no money. I want to upgrade my build, but because I'm playing like shit, I'm making no money whatsoever. So I play the next couple missions, I scrounge up enough for like one new part, and then I start looking around and I'm like, this entire build sucks. What do I even fix here? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Like, there's so much friction in the early games, and I think that's a good I think it's a charming thing. But, like, I think if you have that gameplay of 6 where it's a little easier to get to grips with, like, controls and stuff, you could definitely have all of that friction come from, like, the system side and, like, the macro progression side, but still have it be relatively easy for people to get into if they're new. And, like, the FromSoft core audience are Souls fans, right? So they're going to be very used to, like, core gameplay feels good, controls are simple and easy, the game outside of the very basics is hard as fuck. Like, that's FromSoft's core demographic. So they could absolutely take that approach and it would be perfectly fine. In my opinion. My opinion. Anyway, it was enough of that yap. Conduct a rescue operation. Your target will be brought through Amber Crown at Loop Line Angle Junction. Save the target at all costs. The enemy convoy consists of 3 vehicles and a couple of MT guard tanks. Destroy the convoy, but save the transport that contains our target. We will take care of things after that. Good luck. Capture the transport vehicle in the center. I think I got it. I want easier bosses and harder MTs. I want the same bosses and harder MTs. Because early gen bosses were hard as fuck too, right? Like 9 Ball at the end of Armored Core 1 is a bit of an extreme example. But bro, I'm a bit of an Armored Core gamer now, right? I have like easily over 1,000 hours across all the games. I have
System engaged.
hundreds of hours in Gen 1 alone, just in these 3
Target
games.
confirmed. Intercept now.
I still get to the end of that final mission in AC1, and out loud, pretty much every time, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to fight the 9 balls. Because, like, you get to the end of that mission with the parkour and everything, and if you die, you have to do all that again. And that boss is scary enough that most of the time when I play that mission, I just don't even want to fight them. I don't remember. Are you supposed to destroy the front and the back one, but then keep the middle one? They don't paint as targets, but I think you are supposed to. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm a little busy. Bro, he's tanky as fuck. Okay, come here. That'll do. As awkward as the Gen 1 like blade projectile can be, the human plus blade projectile, once you've got it down, it feels so nice to execute. Wait for them to enter the tunnel. Yeah, but without cheesing them. The best Gundam games I've ever played.
Achieved.
To be fair, that's kind of just because Gundam games historically have not been great.
This is a warning. Leave the premises immediately. You cannot hope to defeat Stinger.
That new Gundam
Listen,
game?
I don't like annoyances.
Going head on, you better be point on with a Karasawa and have luck on your side. Exactly. Fighting the 9 balls without cheese? Oh. It gives me chills thinking it. I did it once. I never want to do it again. Like, when we were doing the 100%, I stuck to it. Fought the 9 balls legit one time. Beat them both. And that was, like, with a Karasawa, you know, with everything pretty much optimal for fighting them. And I sweat my ass off, finally did it, and then pretty much was like, yep, never doing that again. I apologize for your recent inconveniences. Since our messages are sent anonymously, somebody took advantage of that fact and sent you a fake. I want you to conduct a rescue mission. However, we are still researching the whereabouts of our target. As soon as we locate this person, I will be contacting you with further information. How many Yakuza games are left to review? After 7, there are currently 6 games left. And then Stranger Than Heaven will be number 7 from where we are right now. But like right now, there are 6 games. Post Yakuza 7. Who may take you out after barely making it past both 9 balls. Yeah. Early AC did have really hard bosses. It's just the thing with every AC game is like you play them enough, you get the mechanics down, you learn what parts are good, what kind of builds are good and everything. And it can become really easy to start blasting through the games and thinking that they're not difficult. But then if you just start like making builds totally for fun and trying out random shit or changing the way you play a bit, you start to feel that difficulty again. Which I think is fun. A lot of people I don't think really do that a whole lot, but I love doing that. AC Black Rose, believing that luck is controllable. He could be right. He has not lost in a long while. Yeah, our number 46 on the ladder hasn't lost in a while. My ass. Let's see. New Gundam game trolled me. I saw Bamco, and for a moment I thought it was a new Armored Core. I wish. I do think it looks good. I don't think it looks like Armored Core good. I don't think it'll scratch the same itch, but it looks cool as fuck. Mick Gordon's doing the soundtrack. Holy shit! Have the issue of just being large robots that barely move and have a ton of AP. Yeah. There is a lot of that. Like the gigantic boss at the end, or not at the end, but near the end of... Oh, shit. Which route is that in AC1 where you get the huge robot instead of the AC pilot? Isn't FromSoft no longer with Bamco? That is correct. They have separated from Bandai Namco. I think, I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. But I think Duskblood, is that what the Switch game is called? Whatever that is. I think that is still with Bamco because they were so involved for most of its development. But I think like after that, they'll be pretty much entirely separated. To my understanding. The 8-player PvP VE game, yes. Whatever the fuck that's gonna be. Which I say, I'm sitting here judging like, oh, PvP VE FromSoft, they make single player games. But I have had a bit of an addiction to Marathon for like the last month. So I'm open because I finally like gave Marathon a proper shot and now I can't stop playing it. Like I get like an hour or two of free time a day to just do whatever I want. And most of that for like the last month has just been going straight into Marathon because I can't pull myself away from it. What if it turns out to be another FromSoft masterpiece? Will you invest in a Switch 2? Maybe. Begrudgingly. If I even do. Like, I won't be happy about it. But maybe. I don't want to. And I know at some point there will be a game that gets me to buy a Switch 2. I just really don't want to spend that money on a system that I know I'm hardly going to use. It's the same with like every console right now, to be fair. Like literally anything that's not releasing on PC, it's going to take a lot for me to buy a new console because I know regardless of the console, I'm barely going to use it. Right? So it takes quite a bit for me to get there. Like genuinely for me, the most appealing sell, as crazy as it sounds, I know, but from my position, the most appealing system right now would be the Series X. And it's literally just because like backwards compatibility with the 4K FPS boost on it for like the whole backlog makes it very appealing for like streaming and doing videos and stuff, even on older Xbox exclusives, right? Which granted, most of them are available on PC now, but some of them aren't. Like Gears of War 3, I could play /stream/record at 4K 60 off of a Series X, as opposed to just playing it at like 720p 30 on my 360. I mean, come on. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like that is the one system that, mostly because of the backlog, weirdly, is the most appealing. Like it's because I know I'll get more use out of that system than I would like a PS5 Pro or a Switch 2. Like the Series X from my position is a more practical purchase, if that makes sense. Ocarina Remake, Prime 4, Star Fox, these are some pretty nice games. Prime 4 was mid, I heard. Star Fox, I've played it. It's just prettier. And even then, I don't like the character design, like, at all. So to me, like, it's prettier objectively, but like the art style got downgraded. Ocarina remake, I have no idea. We'll have to see. Anyway, raid the laboratory. We have located the area where the prisoner is being held. We request that you plan a rescue mission. The prisoner we must rescue is being held in an enemy laboratory. Destroy the power supply and then take advantage of the ensuing confusion to rescue the prisoner. After completing the rescue, head for the upper section of the lab and escape in the lightweight plane we have stashed there. I could do that. Certainly do that. But yeah, I have very little faith in Duskblood in terms of a multiplayer game.
System
partially
engaged.
because it's on Switch 2 only. Mostly, more than anything really, because FromSoft's networking is notoriously awful. Like, even in their most recent games, even in what was that? Night Rain. The networking was very wonky in Night Rain a lot of the time. And that was built foundationally to be a multiplayer game. And the networking still wasn't good. That'll do. I think they said you'll be able to play completely solo. Does that mean offline? Or does that just mean like on a server but solo like Night Rain is? Because Night Rain you can switch into offline mode to like legit not connect to the server, but if you don't go into the settings or whatever and do that, it still connects you to a server and you just play alone.
Cannot unlock gate.
Okay. PlayStation isn't making good games anyway. I don't feel like any of the console distributors really are right now. Except for maybe Nintendo. But Nintendo doesn't really make many games that are like up my alley. So even if I could look at like, you know, the new Donkey Kong and be like, oh yeah, if this is your sort of thing, this is awesome, I bet. It's also like that new Donkey Kong game just doesn't look like it's my thing. You know what I mean? Like, it looks good. It just doesn't look like I would really enjoy it personally. Okay, I got him. I forget he's kind of scary.
I will go now. Remember that we are not yet finished.
I underestimated him and half of my AP disappeared. It was a little spooky. Where's the exit, Mr. Stinger? Is it this door? Stinker. Hey. Come on, man. He's trying. He's trying. Chat, did you guys know that tonight on False's stream, she's playing Silent Hill 2 for the first time ever? Y'all know that? Y'all hear about that? She's never played Silent Hill 2.
Cannot unlock gate.
Subtle plug, I know. Very subtle. OG? Yes, OG. She hasn't played the remake either. But the OG one. She just finished playing Silent Hill 1 earlier this week, and she really liked it.
Cannot unlock gate.
And I also found out because of that, that apparently my Silent Hill 1 disc is even more valuable than I thought it was. Apparently those things are up to being like $300 now.
Cannot unlock gate.
I'm lost. she'll really enjoy it. She definitely will because she enjoyed 1. Like, it really is one of those things where, like, if you enjoy old school Silent Hill 1, you are definitely going to enjoy Silent Hill 2. Unless maybe if you're like a huge story guy, like that could be the one thing where maybe you would be upset about how different the story is in 2. But like from a gameplay and just like general aesthetic and vibe standpoint, there's no way. Do you blow this up to unlock the doors?
Unlock gate.
I'm getting that feeling. Let me test. It's been a minute. Ooh, that was right.
Emergency power on. Some sections are unlocked during system-wide emergencies.
1 and 2 stories have different vibes, yeah. Granted, I think Silent Hill 2 will be more up her alley story-wise.
Hijacked a battle rig in the 3rd sector. All units pursue.
She did love how crazy the story of 1 was, though.
Test subject has hijacked a battle rig. All units surround the 3rd sector.
Behind me. Okay, not in the room. Oh. The laser blade button wasn't doing anything for a minute there. You hear about them trying to find out who leaked the MGS2 source code? I did hear about that. This thing one-shots them? Damn. Sniper rifle. Was it Metalhead? What did you say the alleged, granted, goated rifle in Gen 1 is? Just a second ago? I missed it. Spoilers, whoops. It's okay. She's not reading. Don't worry about it. Actually, she may be, but it got held. Oh, but she could see it if it got held. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Right, you go through the middle. It's been so long since I ran Project Phantasma. I do like this game, though. You never know. I do know she's in here somewhere. She's lurking around in here. I do know because I generally know what she's up to, like during the day. And 9 times out of 10, if she's at home, then even if she's not chatting in here, she is like in here. She's just doing something else.
Please respond. We need immediate assistance.
I don't know. Seems to be going fine. Holy shit.
No time
My
for
bad.
introductions now. We must escape.
We have confirmed that the power system is back online. All systems have been reset.
They are very shell resistant.
We cannot
Those
delay.
enemies.
Let's go now.
God, the classic. I'm faster than her. She took a lot of damage there, too. Project Phantasma had such a nice little campaign. Every time I replay this game, I am like, yeah, I like this one a lot compared to 1. Like, 1 is nice in its simplicity, in like how almost unrefined it feels. But Project Phantasma
Come on, we must hurry.
is like them really starting to try to put some sauce in for the first time, and it works.
Immediately.
pays off, at least in my opinion.
Thank you for your assistance. I am Sumika. I am the one who requested the rescue mission.
If anything, it's just too short. Like, there's not enough variety because the
I
game
am
was
a
so
Raven
short.
in Amber Crown. I was captured during my mission. I've heard they are developing an advanced weapon system, but not what type. We do know they're called the Doomsday Organization, but have very little on their Project Phantasma. They are researching how to combine computer technology with the human brain. Of course, they have no idea what the end result will be. I was almost their first test subject. We cannot leave things as they are. I will stop them, even though it's not really my job.
Such a name for an orc.
I want you to assist me. I need a strong partner, so you're it. This will be your next mission.
I do need to load up and play my Japanese copies of these games at some point. Because I picked up a collection of all of the Gen 1 Armored Core games, Japanese copies, for I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks. And I saw it, I was like, it's a steal. I bought it. I impulse purchased it. But I still haven't played them. Like, they're just kind of sitting in my closet with all of my other like physical copies and stuff since I moved into the new place. They're all just like in a closet unless I have them out. Like Ace Combat 6 I have out, obviously. But like if it's not a physical copy that I'm really using, I haven't whipped them out of the place where I unpacked them to. Someone's been doing undubs of the old gen games. Really? Like just undubbing them, or are they redoing the localization too? Because I was gonna say with things like the Doomsday Organization and like just a lot of the awkward dialogue of the early gen games, it makes me wonder how much of that is like the stories actually just being that simple and at times silly, and how much of it is like the localization was poor, you know? I've been curious with a lot of stuff in the old gen games, and I have the copies. I just haven't gotten to actually throwing them in and playing them yet, you know? Because whenever I do stream it, I stream off of an English copy because it's easier to stream. Doomsday does sound better than Wednesday, though. I don't know what you mean. Hard to get used to select and start, as well as circle and cross being swapped. I play so many Japanese games at this point for the channel that I'm used to the circle and cross being swapped. Start and select isn't so bad. Circle and cross is a lot worse to get used to, at least in my opinion. Sumika, we would like you to locate and destroy all of the Doomsday Organization's research materials. It has been discovered that these research materials are concealed in an extensive underground maze complex. Infiltrate the deepest section of this maze and destroy all materials. I could do that. Put me in. I got it. Just the voice acting, not the localization. Yeah. That's where I want to play the Japanese versions and see like how different they are, but I feel like then I have to be playing them like
should be hidden
side
in
by
the
side,
deepest section
you know.
of the maze. Destroy all materials upon discovery.
Start and select one is worse for me? Really? I've accidentally quit out of so many missions trying to look at the map. Okay, fair.
System engaged.
That's fair. Banger alert. Okay, yeah, I didn't think this head had auto map. I wanted to check, but I figured it wouldn't because of the default head. What is this little treasure chest? Oh. Okay, I got it. If only. Oops, wrong button. Oh my god, chat. You know what randomly popped up in my recommended that I watched the very beginning of, and it's gonna take me time to get through the whole thing? But this morning, while I was making breakfast, I was looking for a little YouTube for, you know, the background. And this video popped up that was like the complete evolution of Destiny. From like the early development of D1 all the way through to this recent stuff for Destiny 2, and it's like a 5 or 6 hour video, just completely like, it's like documentary style, just going through like each stage of the game. And I only watched up to the point of like D1 launching, but I never realized that like Destiny 1 when it came out had an awful story, and it was like a big talking point with the game. Anyone who was around probably remembers it, because like the story was bad and the dialogue and voice acting was even worse. I didn't realize that apparently Destiny 1's entire story got scrapped like 6 months before the release of the game, and they totally redid it in that time, just to like try to get it out the door by the deadline. They completely scrapped and rewrote and like reanimated the entire story of Destiny 1 in only like a few months before its release. And I had never known that before. Peter Dinklage Wizard was from the moon line. I miss the Peter Dinklage ghost. I remember when they first patched him out. And I was like actually disappointed because he was so funny. Granted, not funny in the way that they had intended for him to be. I get it. Like, he was very unintentionally funny. But like, he was funny. And yeah, like, that wizard was from the moon. There are so many old Peter Dinklage lines from when D1 first came out that I miss. Granted, they're all archived on YouTube, but those were so good. And it reminded me, like, I had thought when I was talking about like how I played Destiny pretty much from the start, I had thought that I first played Destiny during the beta, right? And I had said that on stream, that like the first time I played Destiny was like during the beta of the first game. I played the alpha. When I was watching this video, it made me realize, because it was like talking about the version history and everything, right? So it goes through the whole like early development and everything, gets up to the first public alpha test, and he starts describing like, yeah, it was basically just the hub and then like the big cosmodrome area on Earth and like one strike. And it made me like, oh no, I played that. That's what I played. So now I know, as of today, that I had actually played Destiny 1 from the initial alpha of it back in 2014 and just completely forgotten. And I think I played the beta too, because the video also, when it was going over the beta, was like, oh yeah, on the last day of the beta, they threw in the moon area as like a last minute surprise just for the very end to like cap the whole thing off. And I swear I remember that. Like them letting people onto the moon for just the last day to explore and then the thing ending. I swear I remember that. One was a lot better than 2, in my opinion. It's weird because like I remember playing the Destiny 2 beta and sitting there thinking like the gameplay feels so much better, but like something's just not clicking, you know? Like I remember I played the beta and I was like, something about this is not doing
I
it.
have confirmed that everything has been destroyed.
And so I never
return
really
to
got
base.
into Destiny 2, like at
Target
all.
achieved.
And granted, I was kind of checked out by the end of Destiny 1. Like, I know there were the 2 huge expansions for D1. There was the Taken King and then the one after. I played the Taken King. And then whatever came after that, I just didn't even play because I was totally checked out by that point. And, which is weird because, like, I remember loving the Taken King. So I don't really, like, recall why I was checked out of the game then. This was all so long ago that, like, my memory is kind of fuzzy on it. Because, like, I remember I played Destiny 1 at launch. I liked it. I didn't love it, but, like, I liked it. Played through it, did the strikes, did the Vault of Glass with a group of friends, did all that. We did Vault of Glass with 5 people instead of 6. Like, I remember being short a person and saying, fuck it, let's do it anyway. And we did it, and it was exciting, and I got Galahorn the first time I ever completed it. And, like, I remember so much about the launch of Destiny 1, and I liked it, but I never loved it. And then I remember kind of checking out when the first couple DLCs came out and not really playing. And then Taken King came out, and I bought that, and I played a lot of the Taken King. And that was the one point where I was like, this game is awesome. And then for some reason that I genuinely just cannot remember at all, by the time the final expansion came out, Rise of Iron, I wasn't playing, like, at all. I was totally checked out on the game. Didn't even care to purchase the expansion. So pretty much, like, from what I remember, I played at launch, I played a lot of Taken King. Other than that, I never played a whole lot. I even loved the PvP. I did not love the PvP. I always thought the PvP was shit. But I was also a Halo, like, I played Halo competitively. So I remember playing the Destiny multiplayer and being so excited going in as a Halo guy. And then, like, it just wasn't it. Like, it was so gear dependent, at least back in, like, early D1. I don't know if they ever changed that, but it was so dependent on your gear and your build more than, like, your skill. Obviously, it was a completely different thing from Halo's PvP, and I remember just kind of being like, nah, this is not it. Just, no, not my thing. But there are some people who fucking loved Destiny PvP. There was, like, a whole sub-community of it, right? But I never got on with it. We want you to disrupt Project Phantasma related shipping lines. Although we do not have many details on the project, we should not ignore its existence. The targets are the enemy transport vehicles. Note that the Rampart Bridge is located in front of the military zone. Before they cross the bridge, destroy all enemy transports. If even one of them gets through, the mission will be considered a failure. We have established a surveillance operation before the bridge at points A, B, and C. We will keep you updated, so listen for details. I got this. I have a Moonlight on this build. It's glorious. D2's gunplay shifted more and more towards ability play, and that's when I kind of lost interest.
System engaged.
I don't think I even ever really noticed that.
We've confirmed the presence of the transport vehicles.
Is that one of them? No, this seems like a tank. Because it is a tank. Oh my god. This helicopter. There's another helicopter. Oh god. Classic Armored Core moment there where I accidentally held the trigger, not meaning to look up like that. Classic AC right there. You don't get that on dual analog patch, let me tell you.
are now close to full speed.
Oh, the ability focus. Oh, they won't? Not on my watch. Bro, this thing can schmoove.
All vehicles destroyed. Well done.
Targets destroyed.
I think after Taken King, they switched to develop
Target
D2
achieved.
and left a smaller team to do the final DLC. It sounds about right. It's like 2022, 23. Ah, okay. So that was well after I totally checked out. I had been checked out for years by then. I do like Tekken 8 the most, followed by 5DR, then 7. I do not like 6. I don't like 6 either. We have found remnants of a large weapon, the likes of which we have not come across before. They are probably related to the secret project known as Phantasma. Thanks for your thorough and efficient work. You're welcome. Although, to be fair, and I always say this, I think part of the reason I don't like Tekken 6 is because if I'm gonna play Tekken 6, I'm gonna play Tag 2. Like, it's 6, but better balanced and has the tag mechanic and all the crazy bullshit that comes with it. That is so much more fun. For me. For me. Problem is power creep went burr. I feel like I heard people talk about power creep being an issue in D2. Like in the later years. AC Broken Heart. Piloting a well-armored AC, he is expected to make progress with his practical choice. I hate how it looks for some reason. Well, it's kind of an ugly game because it is just Tekken 6, which was kind of an ugly game. To be fair. Tag 3 would be interesting, if only. If only. I would love another, like, if they did a tag game built off of Tekken 8's foundation, bro, that shit would be fucking nutty. Could you imagine Tekken 8, but make it a tag fighter? Holy fuck. It would be ridiculous. And I would have to run the Heihachi Jin combo all day. The sniper is not doing shit. I feel like the more that I do the arena with this build, the more that I learn that this sniper is terrible for AC versus AC. Was not expecting to get addicted to Marathon this week. I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy. I've been sitting here on stream every day. You have no idea. You have no idea. Every day I'm like, you guys, I'm not crazy. Marathon is fun as fuck once you get over that learning curve. Like, there's a magic to it that just most people aren't even, like, getting to the point of understanding it, because the game is kind of off-putting at first. It's not very friendly when you're new, right? And everyone's like, yeah. Sure, there is a magic, totally. Yep, I believe you. But I've been addicted for, like, the last month. Like, whenever I have an hour of free time in my day, I squeeze in the marathon runs where I can. Because I so genuinely am addicted to that game. I'm having so much fun with that game. Particularly Night Marsh. I play a fuck ton of Night Marsh whenever it's on because I love that map so much. Marathon shows Bungie still has it, and it's a travesty they've been gutted. It's a travesty that, like, Bungie did make something totally out there, and, like, they fully stuck with making a game that's not gonna be for everyone, but for, like, the people who it is for, it's amazing. And that game has been so overshadowed and, like, pretty much thrown to the wayside because of, like, all the Destiny 2 drama that's been running alongside it. Like, most people, I say the thing about, you know, it's not forgiving at the beginning, but even beyond that, so many people aren't even giving it a shot whatsoever because of the whole Destiny thing, right? And just general trust in Bungie not really being there, you know? The funny thing is that everyone else is afraid of the PvP too, which creates good fights. Yeah, I've been saying whenever I talk about the PvP is that the moment it clicked for me was realizing that pretty much every time you run into a player, they are more afraid of you than you are of them. And once I realized that and started just going for it whenever I ran into a player and getting into fights, I found that I won way more fights with that mindset. Like, I don't get too aggressive, but aggressive enough where I'm like, this guy is a bitch. He's gonna be so afraid of me. He's just gonna go down. Like, he doesn't stand a chance. And it works every time. Genuinely. Almost every time. You still playing with False? No, False gets a little too stressed out with it because of the extraction shooter format. So she sometimes will play it a little bit, but it tends to be too much stress for her. She's just not really built for it that way, you know? And not everyone is. Some people, like, just the whole format of if you die, you lose your stuff. Even though Marathon does a really good job keeping you going, even if you do lose a lot of stuff, that stress still gets to you. Like, some people just inevitably are not going to be built for it, right? Some people won't be able to get over that, and that's fine. She, even when we do play, enjoys running the sponsored kits a lot, like the free gear that the companies will give you that don't cost you anything if you lose them. She will run those even if she has like a full vault of really good stuff because of that stress. Like, it just kind of gets to her. The thought of, like, if I die on this run because something bad happens, like, I lose so much good stuff. The gear fear definitely gets to her when we do play. Whereas I'm like, I will not run a sponsor kit until I am broke. If I have no good shields, but I have a good gun, run the good gun. The good gun will get me a good shield, or I will die and lose it, and that's fine, we go again. I will just run whatever. Because genuinely, like, especially because the game wipes, it really is like, you're going to lose all the gear at some point, even if you don't die in a run with it. So just use it. Tarkov taught me gear fear well. That's the thing, too. I played so much Tarkov back during the early access portion of it that, like, the whole extraction shooter format and the gear fear thing is all stuff that I'm very used to already. So there's a lot of friction with Marathon, but man, it's so good. It's so good. Once it clicks, it's so nice. It's so nice. Anyway, AC Hopper. The pilot is still learning his AC. Thus, he's ranked near the bottom of the ladder. Yeah, remember 2 opponents ago when they were like, this guy thinks he's the best and he must be right because he hasn't lost in a long time. That guy was ranked below the guy who still can't even fucking pilot his AC. Make it make sense. He must be a natural talent. This guy, AC Hopper. Must be. LARPer, only explanation. He's faking it. For a guy like him, the sniper is good because he just sits there and takes it. The projectile speed holds this thing back. It's a good thing the ammo is great. Invincible Rummy from 6 never lost a fight either. That is true. That is true. It's a shame the Destiny games are such a mess with 28 DLCs and a lackluster story. All they needed to do was create a Thanos-like villain that you're working towards defeating from the beginning. I was just talking about the story thing, because like I only learned today from watching a video talking about Destiny 1's development that they apparently had like an early draft story that felt more coherent than what the game shipped with, but they scrapped it like 6 months before release and totally rewrote everything from the beginning. And apparently Jason Jones, who was one of the co-founders of Bungie, entirely wrote the new story himself because he was so unhappy with the original draft of the story that the actual writers had done that he didn't trust the writers to write the new story. And there's a quote from one of the Bungie devs who was there at the time. I can't remember who. It was someone fairly high up. They said in an interview that Destiny 1's story was written without the actual writers. Like the one that actually shipped. It's crazy how close they were cutting it. Even beyond the story, there was a lot of like gameplay stuff that wasn't figured out even by the time that like the alpha test was about to start. Like apparently the UI of the game wasn't even figured out by the time that the public alpha was happening only a few months before release. And like the progression rate and like the gear balancing and all that wasn't figured out until like after the public beta had already happened. And just all of Destiny 1 was pretty much getting pulled together at like the very last minute when they had to ship. Because they had this huge deal with Activision for publishing the game that like they had a hard deadline. And no matter what they had when that deadline came around, the game had to ship. So a lot of that early like jank and a lot of the messier bits of Destiny 1 especially came from they just did not have things figured out and they couldn't afford a delay because Activision was not going to allow it. Their investment was too large. They just weren't going to allow a delay. Especially because like back in 2014, delays were way less common in the industry. They weren't like as accepted as they are nowadays. Where nowadays people are very open to, if the game needs more time, give it more time. Like, we'll wait as long as the game is better when it comes out, right? But back then, that wasn't really a thing that happened too often. And even when it did, there was normally a big hoopla about it. Like, people were very upset about it. It was just a different time in that sense. So, like, all of D1 pretty much came together at the last minute from that documentary I watched. And it was super fascinating, actually. Just the way that pretty much everyone at the studio was like, oh fuck, the game comes out in 3 months and we are not ready in like any aspect. The story isn't done, the balancing isn't done, the gameplay isn't done. Like it was wild how close they were cutting it on that deadline. And apparently even when they did that E3 showcase where they showed off like the one mission from early in the campaign, that mission was like the only piece of gameplay that they actually had complete at the time of that showcase. Because just the game was not coming together at all. Or does no one know what it entailed? It showed a bit and talked a bit about like what we know of the original story, but we don't like have the entire thing. And it's funny, there was like a companion character in the original story who like basically because you were a blank slate, they used like that set companion character as like being the more structured preset personality, right? That like brought you through the whole campaign. And I think, because they showed a clip of the character from like some of the cutscenes. I think that character came back in like the DLC of Destiny 1. But had nothing similar to his original role. But like the model and the name and everything, like I swear that character was in one of the DLCs for Destiny 1. Unless I'm crazy. But his original purpose was like he was going to be like your best friend / partner character for the entire campaign. It's crazy. I still have no idea what the actual story was for Destiny. Me neither. I know some of the lore because like I watched a couple YouTube videos on it. But genuinely, if you just play the game, like the story was a mess. It was an absolute disaster. Wasn't the original story going to be that the Traveler was bad twist villain, actually? I think so. And that seems very Bungie, right? Like, you look through Bungie's IPs prior to that, it's like Marathon, Durandal was like the main villain of the first game. Who originally was one of the Marathon's like onboard AIs who helped run everything. But then he went rampant and like developed a god complex and became the villain. Original Halo, like you meet the remnants of the Forerunners, like 343, Guilty Spark and all that, and you're like, oh, these are the guys who will get us through. But then twist, like they're the bad guys who are trying to wipe out all life, actually. They're not necessarily evil, but like that's just, they're machines that are coded for practicality, so like that's the way they see it. So the Traveler actually being the bad guy and like the source of the darkness or whatever the fuck. Again, Destiny story is a mess. I don't understand it very well. It would have been very Bungie. It would have been very Bungie sci-fi IP to pull that sort of twist, because that's kind of the thing they do. That's kind of what they do with their stories. Anyway, I've been yapping a lot. We have been informed that a high-ranking official will be visiting the Doomsday Organization weapon test facility in Southeast Amber Crown. Run interference and capture him. The weapon testing area is secured with both anti-aerial radar and anti-tank landmines. Beware of these deterrents. They can prematurely end the mission. We will divide into 2 groups. You should head north from the riverside, cross 2 bridges, then head west. When the battle begins, choppers will not be able to approach the testing plant. Ignore the enemies and keep going. Location, Doomsday Organization testing plant. Mission: raid the plant. Was always the light guy, and the darkness had another entity behind. That actually came up in the documentary. Apparently, the darkness entity, right? That actually did come up. Apparently, the darkness never had like a planned,
from both sides.
like even internally, they never really had an idea of what the darkness really was. Even by the time the game shipped, they still really didn't know.
Avoid using your boosters.
Which is why it was such a vague, like, yeah, there's something
Contact you soon.
behind it. It's the darkness. It's bad. Apparently even like internally, Bungie staff didn't know what the darkness really was. It was just kind of like, yeah, it's the evil, it's the darkness. And like, it was kind of one of those things where they just put out the basic idea of it and they were like, yeah, we'll get to it later. We'll flesh this out later once we actually nail something down for it. And I don't know if that ever really happened in Destiny 2, but it definitely didn't in Destiny 1. At least from what I played. Maybe that final DLC, I don't know. I'm already lost, bro. It's over. You know, the darkness. Everyone knows that. Oops. The way they built up the darkness in D2 was actually really cool. Okay. Because, yeah, apparently when D1 came out, like, even internally, they didn't know. They were just kind of like, yeah, this is a blank slate, like, greater evil force that we will get to at some point. We'll figure it out down the line. Oh, it has nothing to do with this road, because why would it? Fantastic. Yeah. Time to fly around aimlessly. Hope to find something. Your helicopter. Somebody mentioned the door to darkness. Not the door to darkness, please. I mean, talk about making shit up as you go. You cannot convince me that Nomura was not doing that in Kingdom Hearts. That guy was absolutely just like spitballing ideas and saying like, yeah, just throw it in, I'll figure it out later.
Stand by until the helicopter arrives. No, the landmines have been triggered. The helicopter is gone. Mission failed.
Oh. What
Battle
landmines?
lost.
Well, we'll run that back. Whoops. Kingdom Hearts story is a story, certainly. I forgot about the landmine thing. You should head north from the riverside. Cross 2 bridges, then head west. Hold on, I gotta reread that again. I'm skimming it, I know. Okay. Just don't step into the base, I guess, or like over the bridge at all. I think. To not trigger the landmines. We'll see.
From here,
Basically set up the dark and light as neutral and the traveler as and the winnower as using those
Please
powers.
don't forget about the anti-aircraft radar in the air.
Winnower.
In other words, avoid using your boosters. I will contact you soon. Commence action.
They did have to establish Guardians using darkness power in universe.
System
Oh, yeah.
engaged.
Didn't like some of the D2 DLC? Why is the mission so dark, Chad? It wasn't like this before, was it? Am I crazy? It wasn't this dark before. Oh, it feels light now. I didn't even notice that the first time. What the fuck? It was dark as shit. Now it's light.
Stand by until the helicopter arrives.
Don't worry, I have a sniper
No,
rifle.
The landmines have been triggered.
I'm supposed to not engage until
The
she tells me
helicopter
to.
is gone. Mission
Is the
failed.
gimmick here. Okay.
Battle
Also, oh, it's
lost.
raining. It's really raining. I was just about to say, I'm like, I'm just seeing my camera. It got really dark in here. The sun went away. That's why. It's like pouring rain. Technically, the Galactus of Destiny is still out there. Room for Destiny 3, although they don't seem to want to make Destiny 3. Because they just said in, what's it? In that blog post addressing the Bungie layoffs that they just did, that they straight up stated, like, we're still working on Marathon,
From here, we will divide
and
into
we're
2
currently
groups and attack the
internally
laboratory from
pitching
both
ideas
sides.
for, like, new properties.
Please don't forget about
So
the
they just seem to
anti-aircraft
not
radar
be
in the
interested
area.
in Destiny 3. Like, it seems like Destiny, at
In
least
other
for a
words,
time, is
avoid
just
using
over.
your boosters.
If I'm reading
I
the
will
room
contact you
right,
soon. Commence
time
action.
to get those credits, Amuro. That would stop Sion.
System engaged.
I'd rather them put more support into Marathon, to be honest. I'm fine with them, like, splitting 50-50 like that, as long as Marathon, like, gets a good bit of support for maybe, like, a year or two. To be honest, I'm totally fine with it if Marathon only gets, like, 2 years or less of support. I was talking about it on another stream when it came up, like, back in the day, and I know I'm a bit of a boomer here, like, the quote-unquote live service games of the time, because we didn't really use that term back then, but, like, the big multiplayer projects back then, they kind of did get, like, a couple years of support, sometimes less, and then, like, the studio moved on to the next game. So, like, if Marathon only got a year or two of support, I'm perfectly fine and even, like, happy with that. Like, make a good game, update and add stuff to it for a little bit, move on to a new game. I have no issue with that. That's how it used to be. Did my mic pick that up? That was loud. That was big thunder. Did my mic pick that up?
What are you doing? I was afraid of this. We've been detected by the radar.
Did I fly too high?
The helicopter is gone.
Did I not make it in time? Fuck. Bro, what is happening with this mission?
Battle lost.
Destiny 3 would need a big budget. True. At the same time, Sony wants to push more on live service while killing one of the biggest on the market. To be fair, Destiny 2 was... For them, it was diminishing returns, right? Like, they could have kept investing into it, but with each expansion, the sales were less and less. I do see more realistically going forward, like, Marathon gets 1 year, 2 years support. Whatever their next project is may get, like, 1 year, 2 year support.
From here, we will divide into two
I feel like
groups
that
and
might be
attack
the
laboratory from
direction
both
they go
sides.
in. But it's hard to say, really.
Please don't forget about the anti-aircraft radar in the area.
That has to be getting picked up, right?
In other
Surely.
words, avoid using your boosters.
That lightning,
I
that
will
thunder.
contact you soon.
Thunder.
Commence action.
We have Fair Games
System
dollar signs still to
engaged.
come out. Hell yeah, we do. You're goddamn right we do. Fair Game dollar sign, boys. It was like go north, 2 roads, and then turn left. I think. Fair Game dollar sign gonna make the big bucks for sure. Hell yeah. Game will flop as hard as Concord. Absolutely. A game, like, it didn't even look good. Not exactly the best way to keep people interested. Yeah. I know that, like, progressively, even Destiny fans...
Stand by until the helicopter arrives.
I did it again.
No, the landmines have been triggered.
Oh my god.
The helicopter is gone. Mission failed.
I know even Destiny fans with, like, the last
Battle
few years of
lost.
expansions were, like, wanting to support the game, but slowly kind of falling off of it. I know one of my best friends from college was a huge D2 fan, even up until, like, a couple years ago. And he got to the point where he just wasn't even, like, the most recent expansion, prior to all, like, this announcement and the game ending and all that, he just didn't even buy it. Like, he was just kind of checked out entirely at that point. And he had been playing since, like, D1. Consistently playing for, like, 10 years,
From
right?
here, we will divide into 2 groups and
But
attack the
even he was
laboratory
like,
from both
yeah,
sides.
it's just, I'm not.
Please don't forget
I can't
about
even
the
be bothered to keep
anti-aircraft
up at this
radar
point.
in the area. In other words, avoid using your boosters. I will contact you soon. Commence action.
And the rain is gone.
System engaged.
Got super dark out. Rained like crazy. Like, that was a complete downpour there. Crazy thunder and everything, and it's done. He's like, yeah, that was it. Same as when I stopped, but to be fair, the new story they pitched was not really that interesting. Let's see that. Don't fly too high. Stay below radar. Remember to turn left at the second road. Don't shoot into the base once you get near it. Hang out on the outskirts of it. I got it this time, boys. This time for sure, right? Totally this time it's happening.
Slay girl pussy boss.
If Bamco will let you buy tier skips for the battle passes in AC8, they absolutely
Stand
will.
by until the helicopter arrives.
I'm standing by.
They've arrived. I'll send over some images. That man is the target. After you see him enter the structure, do it. Destroy all enemies around the warehouse.
All right, he's in. Go. Oh, we're getting some slowdown.
You look like a good piece of fucking meat.
Me? Little old me? I found the weapon I was trying to get to. No escape.
The laboratory is under control. We will now capture the target. Surrender. Otherwise, we'll destroy the entire building.
Look at him.
Target achieved.
Nice. I finally did it. Finally. It's not my fault. All right, mission was very touchy. And I was yapping a lot. So anyway, right? Yeah. After interrogating a captured prisoner, we have extracted the following information. A large conglomerate has contributed sufficient funds to establish the Doomsday Organization. Another large company is working with the Doomsday Organization secretly on the Phantasma project. In order to interrogate the prisoner further, we will take him to a safe house in Amber Crown. Safe house, 2 words, not 1. Gears Redux Insane campaign way harder? Is it? Why? What did they do to the campaign? I wish we got more of like those little human squadrons like that from like Last Raven. Those were fun enemies. They spongier? Are you sure? I played a little bit on Insane when I first like downloaded it, was fucking around with it, and I didn't notice it. If you like compared, we have decided to transfer our prisoner to an abandoned factory located in the slums of Amber Crown. The Doomsday Organization is also seriously investigating this matter, so we would like you to guard the prisoner on the way to the factory. Guard captured VIP. I have not. It felt like Gears 1 Insane to me, but maybe I just didn't notice it. It's possible I just didn't notice it.
It should be safe to stay here a while. They found us already? That was too quick.
My RX-78 with no blue.
System engaged.
Find out if I can one-tap melee the wretches. Oh, true. I also pretty much barely touched the campaign. Because, like, the entire reason for me to download Gears 1 Redux was for Horde, so... I fucked around with it for, like, the first couple chapters and then went straight to Horde mode. We did not get them all. That's another one. But you could get seriously? It doesn't matter to get it on there. It's not an official, what's it? Client. Sure it does. I would feel no joy, no reward from doing it on there. I'm sorry, what? You just spawned out of thin air?
Somehow we made it.
This is a damn good build.
I don't appreciate nuisances. Why don't you just give it to me?
I cannot do that.
How brave.
Oops. Oh, fuck.
I see I wasn't careful enough. Oh well, I'll hunt you down for fun later.
Target
I wonder
achieved.
if OG PC is populated. Bro, if the Xbox Gears 1 isn't populated, PC Gears 1 is gonna be even less. There's no way it's populated. You kicked my ass, I'll be back. Hey, it was a 2v1, alright? Alright, come on. I kicked his ass one-on-one before, but whatever. Good job. After obtaining more detailed information from our prisoner, we have decided that an attack on the Doomsday Organization's main headquarters is necessary. I believe that Stinger will make a move sometime in the near future. When it happens, be ready. Doesn't this campaign have like 13 missions or some shit? We're done with 8 of them. Oh, sorry, my neck. That was gross. That one was so gross. Let me hit that arena. Who's next? Salamander. AC Backfire. Piloting the AC known as Backfire, he is well equipped and expected to make progress. He's not necessarily well equipped. He just has those arm machine guns, the crazy damage. Crazy damage. Those things. They're ridiculous. Very fun. Barely any ammo, but fun. Can opponents run out of ammo in Project Phantasma's arena? I don't remember. It's hard to keep track of like which games they can run out and can't. You know, the sniper rifle's not bad. It's not particularly great. But the energy output and the human plus on this is... it makes up for it. This guy can just move. They call him Mobile Suit for a reason. Really didn't take that much damage.
Pushing peg on screen. I'm very easily convinced.
How easily? My game freeze? Oh, no, okay. It's like, hello. I wonder if the balancing on Gears 1's campaign is different between Xbox and PC.
I would stick my arm in it.
Now you have me curious about that. I've never really pondered the possibility before. And then I wonder if it is any different. If, like, Ultimate Edition and Reloaded would then have the same differences because they're built off of the PC version and not the Xbox version. You see what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down. I know it's off topic, but don't worry about watching the new Supergirl movie. Is it out? It's a Friday. Did it come out today? It was okay. Okay. Speaking of chat, is Star Fox out? The new Star Fox? Is that out? Because I thought it was out already. Like, for some reason, I was under the impression... Today is Saturday? Oh, you're right. It is Saturday. I was under the impression that the new Star Fox was already out. But then, like, all of a sudden, literally today, I started getting a shit ton of marketing on it. On, like, my YouTube, my Twitter, etc. Just out of nowhere. So I'm like, didn't the game already come out? Why is the marketing just really picking up now? You know? Just me? Am I the only one who's encountered this? All of a sudden, it's like they flipped a switch and like Star Fox marketing is going. Star Fox is out. Why is the marketing only just now really spinning up? It's so weird. In order to occupy the Amber Crown Rectenna facility, the Doomsday Organization has deployed a detachment. The purpose of this facility is to convert electric power to microwaves to be used by their satellite system. If they occupy this facility, we have a problem. Defeat all opposing forces. By the way, any underground condensers that are destroyed will be deducted from your pay. The microwaves can be strong in certain areas above the antenna, so be careful. I feel like I remember this mission, and I feel like I remember hating it. Not sure if that's just me.
Some of the Rectenna facility is underground. Please check everywhere and destroy all opposition.
All opposition, I got it.
System engaged.
Oh my god, what is that below me? Oh god, so many helicopters. Are they not helicopters? Oh my god, they're transformers. Oh no, those are helicopters. Okay. Sniper rifle's good. I've never really used it before. It's good for missions, not good for AC fights. But like for just general use, it's great. I don't know why I've never really used it before, to be honest. It's got great ammo too. I feel like that's the main reason it's actually good. If this thing had like 30 shots in it, it would be dog shit. But 80 is good. Oh, I destroyed one. My bad. Oh, I destroyed another. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, this isn't my fault. Oh, okay. Destroying a bunch. Yep. It's a good thing they hired me. I'm a professional. Oh my god. Okay, I can't be at fault for them blowing shit up in here, right? I could just blame it all on them. Holy shit, I'm getting stun locked. Bro, and I have like the reduced impact optional part on this
We
thing.
have confirmed that all opposition has been destroyed.
I never showed my optional parts at the start. I showed like the part
Target
list, but never
achieved.
the optionals. It's nothing crazy, but I'm now just realizing I didn't go through that. You know, I had to pay money to repair those, but the mission is complete, so at least there's that. Right? Right, guys? Mail. The Doomsday Organization seems to be panicking. They have been trying to occupy a civilian facility. An assault operation on their main office will be conducted sometime in the near future. Did you know? I think it's arena time. Gear Crusher. AC Anti-Tank. He belongs to the group known as the Anti-Tank Committee. They have reached their goal. What? We've been putting together a top 100 PS1 game list. Which Armored Core gets on it? If only one, it has to be Master of Arena. If we can only choose one of the Gen 1 games to go on it, it would have to be MOA. Like, most people, when they go to play Gen 1 Armored Core, just play MOA, for good reason. Other half would be RPGs. I mean, if you're doing top 100, it pretty much is going to be all RPGs on PlayStation. Other than, like, the Resident Evil, you know, Silent Hill, Metal Gear stuff. AC, I guess Ace Combat had a whole trilogy. Included Ace Combat 2, not 3. I would put 2 above 3, so fair. so many RPGs. It weirdly was an RPG system despite having awful 2D capability. Like it's weird when you look back on it like that. It had so many like 2D JRPGs, even though the PS1 was notoriously awful at 2D. Platformers, true. Like Crash, Spyro. You got to put at least one of each on there. Certainly. Trying to think what else for PS1. PS1 did have a lot. Parappa's gotta be on there. If we're doing a PS1 list, you gotta have Parappa somewhere. Castlevania. Can't forget about Tomba. I forget about Tomba all the time. You can forget about Tomba. Don't worry, DS, you can. I do all the time. Constantly, even. It's there? Good. We request that you begin an assault on the Doomsday Organization's HQ. We have recently heard that they are near completion on a new weapon system codenamed Project Phantasma. Before the project is online, sneak into the main office and extract detailed data about the project from their computer system. The target is located in the lower room of the office complex. Sorry. On your way, destroy all obstructions as you see fit. This will be an extended mission, so prepare your AC ammunition stores accordingly. I should have enough. I should have plenty with these weapons. I'll put the list on Discord.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, 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 oh
Your
god,
goal
oh god.
is to infiltrate the computer room in the lower section. Destroy all obstacles in your way.
She was horrified by the loading screen.
System engaged.
Have you seen my fucking schlong, my guy?
I have. There's another one. There's another one in that corner. There's shit in the ceiling. Oh, those are one shot too? If you can hit them. Oh god. Okay. They are one shot. 100% confirmed. One shot, one kill. God. Hello, Valentine. What the fuck is Guitar Man? Croc has to be on the list. I forgot about Croc, but that has to be. You're right. You never heard of Guitaru Man? No, I haven't actually. Really, really good? Huh. Camera weirdness again. This mission all of a sudden is having a lot of camera weirdness. Just got re-released on PlayStation Classics, I think. Oh, really? I probably want to take the elevator. Oh, it is an elevator. Okay, I was like, is it not? Oops. I jumped early. I thought it was this ledge. Sniper rifle's great for a mission like this, where there's just a fuck ton of enemies, but like they're all relatively weak. Can't do that. Had to get him. Can't be leaving enemies behind. Oh, it is a PS2 game. See, I was not much of a PS2 kid. I was an Xbox kid. So I got all the hand-me-downs. My dad didn't have a PS2. I didn't get a PS2 until years later. I had Xbox, which is good because I had like Halo and Munch's Odyssey and Fusion Frenzy. But I missed a ton on PS2. Should have had Psychonauts. What are you doing? I just had whatever he had. He didn't have Psychonauts. Hello, Sumika.
The computer room is here in the intersection. Wait here until the download is complete.
Okay.
It might take a little longer than expected. Please wait.
Chain gun go burr.
I think I can make it. Please wait. Thank you for your assistance.
Trapped on
You've
PS2.
done well. Now we can reveal their entire plan.
Tell me that's not the band.
We will obtain supplies here. Be careful until the process is complete.
Could have enjoyed the bouncer on release. Bro, even on release, that game was a pile of shit. Like, even for its time, that was bad. Sorry. Sorry, false. Not the band? Damn. Confused. Am I supposed to be waiting for her? Am I supposed to be going? I'll be going. The bouncer hate. I played it. That was some dog shit. They owned and played Trapped. Wait, it's something that False has? That means that by proxy, I have it. What was the only good song that Trapped made? Head Crush? It was Headstrong. Headstrong. Doesn't emulate well, just saying. That's what software mode is for. No improvements aside from the convenience of being on PC. And save states, I guess. I don't really use save states ever, but they're useful in a pinch. I don't think software fixes it. Bro, how fucked is it on emulation? What? That is a sentence that should never have to be spoken. Software doesn't fix it. What do you mean software doesn't fix it? Software fixes everything. Or at least it should. That's kind of the purpose behind it. That's how we used to get around Black Plains and AC4, glorious software mode. Yeah, because software mode, like, legit, the reason that it fixes pretty much everything but gets no enhancements is because it's straight up just one-to-ones, for the most part, original hardware, as far as, like, the actual emulation is concerned. The downside is you can't enhance in any way. Upside is it fixes whatever problem you're probably having. That is 1000% a false game. Oh, God. That can be a good or a bad thing. Because, like, when I play old games from False's childhood, it's a total 50-50, I'm telling you. Like, sometimes I play one that's like a pleasant surprise, like Raw Danger. Otherwise known in Japan as
my fucking schlong, my guy?
Disaster Report 2, I believe. That was good. I'd never played one of those. I was like, this is cool. It's not, like, my favorite kind of game by any means, but, like, it's a pretty neat game. Like, it's cool. It has a unique charm to it, right? And a unique premise. It's fun. But then she also has me play, like, The Bouncer, where I just sit there and I play and I'm like, this is actually a thing that they charged money for? Sumika? Sorry, didn't mean to hit you. I don't really know what she's doing. I wish False was also an Armored Core Ace Combat streamer. You just wait. I have plans for her. False playing Ace Combat will have me for that stream. You just wait, chat. It will be glorious. You just have to give me time to cook. Was the best looking game in the world when it came out? When did it come out? 2000. Okay. I thought it was earlier than that. Or sorry, I thought it was later than that, rather. Sorry. I thought it was later than that. 2000? Best game in the world. Hold on. Hold on. You really want like 95% of her chat to not be there? You'll be there. Tibby will be there. Light will be there. Dread will be there. Valentine will be there. DS will be there. Like a tech showpiece. Game was a tech demo. Yeah. I'm always there. That doesn't even count. Okay, but it counts. You see? Because you will be there. Same for most people you named. Yeah, but it counts because they will be there. Right? You see what I mean? She will be on expert controls, don't you worry. It's better to just throw them into the deep end and get the funny haha content of her being like, oh my god, how does this fucking work? Because expert controls are only like hard to play on for the first 30 minutes or so, and then you wrap your head around it. But bro, and Armored Core, you know I would have to put her no dual analog. She would play like I play, like this. Once you learn expert, nothing else will do. It's true. Like once you adjust to that, it's the only way to play the game.
I think they're going to destroy all the evidence, including us.
Which makes me hate that they've always labeled them as like standard and
We
expert.
have located enemy paratroopers. We must eliminate them in order to escape.
Like it really, in my mind, should be either like beginner and expert, or the one that I would actually want them to use would be like beginner and standard. Like they really should label the actual plane controls as standard and the like training wheels baby controls as beginner or something like that. Because so many people try out AC on the baby training wheels controls, and like it works fine for getting them into it sometimes, but a lot of people never go off of those controls because they're labeled weird.
We are safe for the time being.
In the old
Let's get
games, it
out
was
of here
correct.
before the reinforcements arrive.
Zero, I think, called it novice. I know, like, air combat, because that was the one I started
Everything
with,
will be destroyed, but
called
we'll
it
do better
standard
this
and
way.
expert. Damn, dude, that place is still blowing up. I'll miss the entire game portion. You'll miss the goated content then. And that's fine. That's fine. Might be the solution to male loneliness. I think they probably are. The Doomsday Organization has essentially been destroyed. We are assuming that their contributor was the one who bombed the headquarters and sent out paratroopers to take care of the rest. It seems as if they wanted to destroy all evidence of the Phantasma project. Should call it Baby's first and veteran player. Yes. And if the AC6 recomp doesn't like come along fully by the time that I eventually get her on that, if she ends up enjoying them, that is, which I think she actually will. If not for the music, like I think she genuinely will enjoy them. Like the gameplay is good, but I think she'll probably be like the music is the best part. Because for her, it definitely will be. I have a copy of AC6. She doesn't even have to go through the trouble of getting one. We have determined that Stinger is behind the new Phantasma weapons system. He has been hiding with some remaining Doomsday Organization officials in the North Highland. We're not sure what the purpose of Project Phantasma is, but in the hands of Stinger, we are all in extreme danger. Completely destroy all aspects of the Project Phantasma operation. Location, North Highland. Mission, destroy Phantasma. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The actual Phantasma face-off.
We have arrived at the mission location. We will drop off the ACs and then leave the area.
Eating cookie and breathable.
System engaged.
God, this mission is white. The name of the game, holy shit. Oh my god. That's not Phantasma. What was that? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. How much health do you have? It is so bright in this mission. Holy hell. It's like this mission is on light mode compared to the rest of the game. Bro, it's not even like a shell resistance thing. That guy just tanked like 12 laser cannon shots. I figured they just had crazy shell resistance. Bullet resistance. In layman's terms. Non-AC terms. But no, the energy weapons don't do shit to them either. These fuckers are just immune.
Enemy approaching.
Would be
Danger.
quality streaming.
Danger.
I might put her on dual analog, but the classic controls have such a charm to them. Maybe I could have dual analog ready, but like at least have her try the original controls before moving over to them so she experiences them. Like get the funny haha content and then put her on the version that is actually playable for the average human being. Because like, mind you, it's funny thinking back to the initial like retrospective I did, because I really didn't get the control scheme down for real
I killed him.
until like Silent Line. And then the literal next game, they finally adopted the second thumbstick. So, but she's a real gamer. It took 7 games. Genuinely, like, I had to play all the way through, like, 7 games before I really felt comfortable with this control scheme. I am afraid that we have been misled. The facility that was destroyed was just a decoy. I have received news that a working facility has been completed. We will continue to investigate and keep you informed. Intercept enemy units. This is an urgent message. The Doomsday organization has discovered the location of our base. They will be arriving quickly. You must assist us. Destroy all remnants of the organization. Destroy the organization. One of the like 9 games I have 100% achievements.
We are
I don't even know how
completely
many I
surrounded.
have.
I can't see any means of escape. Our
A
only
lot.
hope is to destroy them all.
System engaged.
I would have gotten all achievements in Red Dead Redemption 2 had I not played it on the Rockstar launcher because it wasn't out on Steam at the time that I streamed it. But I did do like all of the achievement list was in the game on the Rockstar launcher version. So like on my save file, if I load it, I have all the achievements in Red Dead 2, but obviously I would rather have them like on my Steam profile, you know? It's way better to show off that than to have to go open up my save file in game to show it. How did y'all do MP in Ocarina of Time? Is it the regular build and I just not see it? It's in the normal, like the recent Ship of Harkinian builds have it, just built in, yeah. I don't remember like exactly what it's called in the menus, but literally it's a thing there that like, you basically set up a password, and if you both have the password typed in and just the setting enabled, you automatically connect to each other. It's a very fun co-op game. I thought that it was gonna be kind of ass. I was like, classic Zelda in co-op? In the menu though? No.
They're still coming. But from where? From where?
In, like if you hit whatever it is to open up like the Ship of Harkinian settings. There's a tab in there. Oh, I'm out of sniper ammo, man. What's she shooting at? Oh. We gotta get back on our Ocarina of Time co-op. We haven't played it in like over a week. We got to Adult Link and then just kind of, we were both busy and fell away from it. I mean, we were busy with like, even just outside of work and all that, like me visiting her parents and everything, right? We gotta get back on Ocarina.
We've finally gotten rid of them. Let's change our location, just in case.
Target achieved.
But she's playing Silent Hill tonight. You see what I mean? Busy. See the new AC8 screenshot? No. Is it, I saw like ACF did a video talking about the aircraft tree, I think it was. Did we get a screenshot of like more of the aircraft tree? Thanks for your assistance. Although we were quite amused by their unexpected, surprised, not amused, by their unexpected strength, we have succeeded in destroying the organization completely. I do not believe they will pose any threat in the future. We are now attempting to take over Project Phantasma. The problem is that we believe Stinger is looking for it as well. We cannot let this happen. Oh, Faith Park. Okay. Oh, I did see it. I did see that, actually. I saw that tweet. That was like all screenshots of stuff that was already out there, but then just one new one. I did see that. I didn't really think much of it. but I saw it. Meeting the parents, co-op gaming, co-op toilet aiming, what's next? Oh, A. Meeting the parents, A. Not eh. Information has been gathered on the whereabouts of the Phantasma project. It can be located in the subway area of Amber Crown. I assume Stinger is planning on seizing the operation as well, so be on the lookout. Locate your target immediately and destroy it before Stinger arrives. I got this. Isn't this like the penultimate mission? I think it is. Forget how short Project Phantasma
After
is.
you enter the area, split into 2 groups and investigate. Find the whereabouts of the target ASAP. We will eliminate them using your information.
System engaged.
Hey. Damn, dude. Gonna do a cannon run first playthrough, nothing but the Hornet. You're crazy. I think I talked about it, but in the aircraft tree, the F4 is back as a base game plane. In AC8, they're not making it DLC this time. Thank God. But it was funny. I was talking about it with Obo and ACF, and I think I talked about it on stream, if I'm not mistaken.
So fucking bad.
Oh, bad one. But it's funny because you start in the Hornet, right? But then if you want to fly the F4, you have to like get through the first 3 or so missions, I think it is,
the man in a long time.
for the aircraft tree to even become available to start getting new planes. Like you're locked to just the Hornet for the first 2 or 3 missions, if I remember right. And then you have to purchase the F4 a few missions in and like intentionally go out of your way to use it over the Hornet. Which like I'm gonna do because, you know, I started with the old Ace Combats. The F4 is nostalgic for me. It's a nostalgic early game AC plane, right? But most people are not going to like intentionally downgrade to the F4 just for the hell of it. Like it's a novelty plane. The fact that it's there is legitimately just for fans of the older AC games who have like a soft spot for the F4, right? I'll use it in MP. I'll use it a lot, probably. You pay for a downgrade, which is funny. It's very funny. Like, I was talking to them about it. I'm like, it really is just there for people like us who are going to be like, oh, yes, the F4 is back. That's legit the only reason it's there. Which I love that it is there for that reason. That's a good thing that they thought to put it there and, like, were actually willing to put it there. But, yeah, unless you're an old school AC fan, you're not going to touch that thing. I mean, I flew it. I didn't record with it. I was flying some planes I don't have any footage of because we weren't allowed to capture until a few hours into the capture session, weirdly. Or I guess the gameplay session, rather, would be a more accurate term. So I played with it before I was able to actually record my missions, my gameplay. It's not very good. Like, yeah, it's the F4. It's the Phantom. It feels in line with its appearances in the classic games, certainly. But like it being there just for the novelty and the nostalgia is nice, especially as a base game thing, as opposed to like Ace Combat 7 added it post-launch as DLC. You had to pay like an extra $5 or whatever to fly it, and it wasn't there day one. Or actually, didn't someone correct me on that it was like a pre-order bonus plane, the F4, and then later they just made it available for like $5 if you missed the pre-order? I think someone corrected me when I said this before, that the F4 was in AC7 as like a day one DLC pre-order bonus. Oh, it came later? Okay, never mind then. I may be thinking of something else, like a different plane. Because I swear someone corrected me that like AC7 had a day one DLC plane that was also a pre-order bonus on top of like the, what's it? AC5 or AC6 or whatever if you were on those platforms.
So, you've come. Didn't I mention that I do not like annoyances? I will never turn over Phantasma to the likes of you.
Oh my god. Bro, that thing hurts a lot. Holy shit. That hurt really bad.
That is mine. Mine!
The F4 was day one pre-order. Is this correct? Is this truth? God, there are more enemies. Oh, wait, what?
I believe that this is the place. Be careful. We were too late. I cannot believe they got here before us. Go find him. We must destroy him at all costs.
Oh, he jumped out of the mech. It's empty mech. See, I didn't come across until she said that. And I was like, huh? He's right there. He bailed. It was pre-order. Okay, that's what I was saying. We are still looking into the whereabouts of both Stinger and Phantasma. It looks like it might be somewhat of a long process, but be ready when information comes through. Alright. I heard a song yesterday called Piss Chugging Contest. Was it good? But I expect Zero to have DLC, achievements on the new port. I was saying before, if it does, then I'll probably do Zero again, but like after getting through all of the series, like after doing AC8, I'll do Zero again to get the achievements on Steam. But like I do not look forward to what's it? Redoing the AC0 100% because that one was fucking monotonous. Granted, not as much as AC6. This is not a request. I have become Phantasma. I will destroy everything. You have been a nuisance, but I will invite you to the party. Come to the building known as Abyss. Location, sealed establishment, Abyss. Mission, destroy Phantasma. He has become Phantasma. Pretty alright. You would probably like it. Why?
Welcome to the Abyss. This is where I merged and became one with Phantasma. No one can stop me now. Die!
Rainbow slowdown gun. Ooh. Fuck me. God, you have so much health.
I'm losing? Impossible. I'm burning. Phantasma. I'm dying.
This is a great build. To first try Phantasma, like the real Phantasma fight, with that much AP remaining, like to comfortably first try it like that, this is a great build. This is a really damn good build.
We did it. We destroyed Phantasma. Maybe we could have adapted the technology, but I guess it's better this way.
I guess. And off I go.
I would like to ask for your help again later. You are quite a strong ally to have. Just give me a discount next time, huh?
No, I need the credits. Thank you. Looks great too. Yeah, I wish that Project Phantasma had like the Gundam looking head that Master of Arena added.
No pregnant, only breed. Unless you pay me 80K.
Because that would make it look better. And then I wish that the core wasn't like separated out the way it is, because trying to get the blue in there just wasn't working. There's Project Phantasma done in 2 hours, 43 minutes. Wait a minute.
I got the biggest wang in the West.
Why did that look like the head I'm thinking of? It couldn't have been. Is it an arena part? Am I confused? Oh my god. How do you acquire it? It is in this game. Obtained by defeating Spike in the arena. Rank 31. That Spike guy. I was like, that's the Gundam looking head. First little thing that popped up in the credits. I'm like, that's the head I was just talking about. First tried Ansem in Kingdom Hearts 1. Nice. First try baby game. For babies. Oh, that puts us back here. There is the arena. Don't let False hear me say that. I'll be on the couch. Even though it's true. She's just mean like that, you know? I was level 99 with the ultimate Keyblade. See, I don't know Kingdom Hearts, but that makes it sound like yeah, that would have been easy to do. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Neptune, AC Pisces. He controls a well-balanced AC. He has good mobility and a sniper rifle. Well, in that portrait, he has a machine gun. But maybe he does have a sniper rifle. Hard to say. Sounds like I did the grind is what you mean? Yeah, of course. Does he have a sniper rifle? Is the picture wrong or is the description wrong? Where is he? Oh, he's on the radar. He has a machine gun. Nice, FromSoft. You did good. Now we whip out the true weapon. The one that just destroys in the arena. Great. Moonlight absolutely destroys in the arena, mind you. But it can be a little tricky to get a hit with blades in Gen 1. I don't rely on it, but if you can get a hit with it, it's like 3,000 damage or some shit. What do I get? Credits? No part. Alright, Shaman. AC Desert Wind. With an extremely unbalanced AC, heavy armor, and a sniper rifle. He stays near the bottom. That is, in fact, a sniper rifle in his hand. FromSoft got that one right. This guy does have a sniper rifle. My sniper rifle's kind of kicked ass. I'm sitting here wondering why I haven't used more sniper rifles in Gen 1 now. Because this thing is kind of sweet. Like, AC fights, not great, because the projectile's slow. But dude, for missions, this thing is awesome. I mean, it's no Karasawa, but if you're looking to change up your Gen 1 a little bit, this thing's great, actually. I think he has the same exact one. They weren't lying about him being slow. That blade will do it. Did some of those missions stay in the mission select that I didn't do? I think so. I don't remember how Project Phantasma handles that, but I think it's the same as AC1. Gave him the London special, that Moonlight Blade. It'll do it. It'll do big damage. Oh yeah, they should be in here. There's only like, yeah, 3 of them on the optional splits. We would like you to disrupt the Doomsday Organization's military exercises. We have been informed that the organization has been using these exercises to collect data for Project Phantasma. Destroy all opposing forces. Do that. Me? I can destroy all opposing forces. I'm pretty good at that.
We will begin the infiltration. Please destroy all opposition.
Got it, boss. Let me at him.
System engaged.
Oh my god, the slowdown on this mission. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I'm getting misinputs from it. It's eating some inputs. Let's laser cannon the next one. Love seeing classic AC. Good. Because I love playing classic AC.
I have confirmation enemy reinforcements. Please destroy them in their entirety.
Oh my god. We'll see you around, DS. Have a good rest of your night. Shit.
Has been defeated. We will now return.
Target achieved.
It's pretty good. Even that mission where it's just complete chaos and slowdown, it performs great if you just are patient with it through the slowdown. Give me another mission. Project Phantasma doesn't have many missions. I think it is like legitimately 15 or so in the entire game. But it has really good missions. Like consistently really high quality missions. We need you to completely destroy the Doomsday Organization detachment. The detachment has been seen gathering in the downtown area of Amber Crown. Their intent is currently unknown. but it's a perfect opportunity for us. We're hoping that if the detachment is destroyed, Project Phantasma will fall through. Easy enough. Go to city, blow things up. Good classic Armored Core gameplay. Works every time.
They have gathered, as we heard. They have not taken notice of us yet. We will begin the infiltration.
System engaged.
It's a good thing they haven't seen me just sitting around the corner of the building. We're having a cookout. Yep. It was right in the middle of the square. We're doing the Majima. Just standing right there watching.
We have discovered enemy reinforcements. This might be a good opportunity. Let's destroy them.
Oh my god. The slowdown intensifies.
Please
More?
be careful.
Oh my god. His laser cannon is awesome. It's so spammable. Holy shit. Incredible. You can blind yourself with that thing, dude. Holy shit.
We have received confirmation that all opposition has been defeated. Our mission is complete. Let's go home.
I launched the
Target
sun
achieved.
at them at the end there. That shit is crazy. There's what, literally one more mission undone? I may as well. Not only did we get through the campaign, like a solid playthrough, and did like, what, 10 arena matches? But we can also go through and do all the extra missions that we missed, the optional ones. I don't see why not. Here comes the sun. We have discovered a secret base abandoned by the Doomsday Organization. It can be found on the east side of Amber Crown. Destroy the base immediately. Or sorry, completely. My bad. Research materials and data pertaining to Project Phantasma have probably been left behind in the base. Destroy the base and all evidence of Phantasma along with it. Locate the self-destruct device in the deepest area of the base, then set the countdown timer. You will then have 2 minutes to escape. Set self-destruct device and escape. Easy peasy. I got it. Secret base. Doesn't seem so secret. I love how on the nose the Doomsday Organization is in this game. Just the fact that they actually named them that is still so funny to me, and it never gets old. What's that? The secret entrance? Aha! Okay, it's pretty secret. I'll give it to them.
The deepest section of the materials dump. I will contact you later with further instructions.
First ever FromSoft fake wall? Question mark. They probably did that shit in Kingsfield. I say that. I haven't played Kingsfield. They probably did it. It's a long elevator ride. So, how's the weather, chat? Remind me that I need at least 30 seconds remaining on that self-destruct timer. Just for going up the elevator. It's about that time, but hold on. That got pretty drowned out. She said this game should have butt plug support. This game needs butt plug support. That's what she said. Oh my god, I think they're infinitely spawning. Love your videos. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed them. That's the spawn point. Fuck. Well, I took a lot of damage there. I didn't need to. I didn't hear it. It got so drowned out there. Bro, holy elevators. Am I gonna have time to make it out? All right. I need at least like a minute and a half of these 2 minutes to just be elevator time on the escape. Noted. Oh.
I have received the images. Place the self-destruct mechanism on the target and set the countdown timer.
Okay.
Once you start the timer, it cannot be stopped. Please be careful.
I'll be so careful.
Get out as soon as the timer has been activated.
I'm stuck. Oh, the banger is playing though. Don't overjump it. Okay, a minute 40 on the clock. I could probably fly out from here, right? Oh, let's go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna live. I wanna live! Oh. Ow. All right, I got a minute now. We should be good. Can't see up. No neck. It's a problem. I bet I could fly out. I was right.
You escaped. We will collect.
Target achieved.
Why'd she get cut off? Okay. Successful Project Phantasma session, I say. I don't know about you guys. I would say pretty good. 100% completion. I didn't get through the arena. It doesn't count the arena towards the percentage in this game. But that's funny. Easy shit. Granted, Human Plus, I pre-made my builds that we just hopped in right at the start, but you know, about 3 hours. Got through the whole campaign and a bit of arena, so pretty good, I say. Anyway, it is about that time. It is true. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Yakuza, Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Ace Combat. Come back for any of it. It's all good stuff, I think, personally. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the stream on your way out. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there if you're looking for them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.